Are you gonna rematch Rolly eventually? Because Rolly thought he was gonna get a rematch with you, and he's
Yeah,
claiming
he did, and he
that
got
you
all
ain't won it.
mad. But the same thing he did with me with Cruz, right? We were about to fight. After Duarte, I was ready to run with him, and at that time I would have beat him, right? I was in shape, ready to go, and he did the same shit to me, right? All the way to the end. Mayweather even said post the flyer. I posted it, and then freaking curveball me and said I'm fighting Cruz, and then gets knocked out by Cruz. So, you know, I kept negotiations open. I didn't say I was going to do this or that. You know what I mean? Hey,
Okay, okay.
Barrios opportunity came, by my side, and I said, "Bro, I'm taking that, of course. Let's
But
bring
are
it
you gonna
on."
fight him again eventually? Because the
A
people want
hundred
to see a
percent, 100%,
rematch.
100%, million percent. I want. It's not like
Okay.
he. It's not like it was like the fight where he was my face marked up. No, like everybody wants to say, I got my ass. Where did he hit me a lot? No, he hit me one time in the
Well,
second round. He
no,
told
no,
me
hold on,
two
hold
more
on,
to
hold
put.
on. But it wasn't a close fight though. I mean, if we're being honest,
No,
I kind of
it
feel
wasn't
like,
close, but again, what was he doing that will show you that he's levels above? There's no level.
well,
I didn't press the issue ever in the fight because I wasn't prepared to do anything. You know what I mean?
You
Like a lot of people don't understand when you're not prepared. You could look like you could look like an amateur when you're not really prepared. You could look like anything when you don't really want
so
to like
so so
fight.
from the
That's what
outside,
happens.
looking in, I kind of felt like once he caught you, you didn't want that anymore.
Oh no,
Now
I was
you
already
said
like that. I was like that
no, no,
before I
no.
got
I
in the
get that
ring.
because you said that something was going on.
Yeah.
But when are you going to actually talk publicly about what you felt was going on that made your performance
Well,
what
my
it
whole
was in the
thing is I
Rolly
was
fight?
telling my whole camp something's wrong with my body. The whole training camp. Something because
Okay.
my body wasn't performing well. Like even in training, like I couldn't throw more than 10 punches without feeling like lethargic. It was
you
more
said that
like
you had a hand injury, nah?
well, that was like yeah, that came like later in the camp, and I actually hurt my left hand too. But I wasn't gonna make that as an excuse because that was a problem, 100%, and it hindered my punching like ability. But the real problem, the whole camp, extremely lethargic. Like I don't know what was going on. I couldn't train more than 2 days without having to take a break. I don't know what was going on with my body. It was really
Would you have
weird.
COVID or something?
I don't know what it was.
Yes.
No, I didn't have COVID. I didn't have anything like that. But I think it was like a blood issue, something, because I couldn't like I don't know. I was asking the doctors. I was asking everything like, what's going on? Like I can't train more than 2 days without because I've never felt like that. When I get training, I usually could train like 3 times a day. I could only train one time a day, and then I couldn't train no more. It was like my body was just toast. And you know what I think it was? The whole year I was off with Haney, when you're partying and doing whatever and not even thinking about boxing, and then you try to get into a training camp, your body has to adjust. And then my body had no time to adjust. And so when I put stress on it, when it was already going through stress, it couldn't, it was too weak to get in that mode. If I'm really being
Yeah.
truthfully honest, I don't think my body was able to get back into that mode that quick. So,
I think you messed up by not going through with the Ampo fight. I think
right.
if you'd have went through with the Ampo fight, you'd have had the whole training camp, and you would have got out there, got moving.
Yeah.
I think the fact that you were off for over a year,
Yeah, over a year.
basically,
Yeah.
kind of screwed you over.
Yeah, it did. And guess what? I learned from it. I'm like, bro, I could like that was so because it wouldn't stop either. Like even after the the Rollies fight, people thought I was crying in the back because I lost. No, I was crying because I couldn't understand what's going on in my body. I had no like I was depleted from like my being, like my personality, my
Yeah.
training. I was like, what the fuck is going like even the press conference, I didn't know what was going on. I was like, what is going on with me? Like, is my body depressed? Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I can't really talk really well. Like, it was so weird. Way weirder than I am now. Like, it was like somebody put a spell on me type shit.
Let's
Like,
be
it was
real though. That
crazy.
whole Madison Square
Bro, didn't it
Garden
feel like
outdoor
somebody put
shit
a
was
spell
weird.
on that whole fucking like fucking what is it? Fucking event. It was
Times
so
Square.
weird. It was fucking mad
Yeah.
weird.
The whole
Yeah.
environment was weird, bro. Fighting outside like that is was
I ain't gonna lie. That video when they had you crying in the car was crazy though. I was like, nah.
No,
I know
I
people
mean,
gonna be
I
talking
already knew
wild
they
shit
were
about him
recording. I didn't
online.
even give a fuck. I seen the person recording. Uh,
Yeah. I'm like, yeah.
But now that
They
I'm
gonna be
always like, I
cooking
was
him.
really crying out to like myself, to God, like, why can't you just let me fight at my full ability? I felt like something was stopping me.
what up, James?
The hell? I
What
felt
up?
like I was so sad that I was like, why can't I just fight at my full ability? Like, what is going on? Because I've never fought like that in my life. I was like, what? Like, and the sparring was bad too. Like, I couldn't even spar well. Like, if you see my sparring, horrible. I already knew everything was trash. I was like, bro, I shouldn't even fight this fight. Like, I
Yes,
told,
but what made you go through with the fight instead of maybe postponing it or
I
something
should have
like that?
postponed it. But the thing is, everybody, my whole team was like, you got to do it. You got to do it. You haven't fought. Just do it. And I was like, guys, I really can't. I can't even train. They were like, no, you're just depressed. I was like, I'm telling you, my body is not responding well. And this is like the God honest truth. But, it was just more of a, just do it. They already paid you. It's like, you got to go do it. And I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to do it.
So how about now that you've been training for the past couple months? How you feel now?
Oh my God, 10 times better. Like, my energy levels are back. I'm training every day. It feels great. I could train 3 times a day. Like, everything feels like perfect. My body feels good. It was just, it just feels amazing. Like, I'm just happy that I feel how I should feel. It's not even that I care about, like, like the fight or whatever. It's just the fact that I feel well enough to train and I'm sharp again and my punches are coming off good and I have the same, like, regular energy levels. I feel blessed. That's what I'm happy about. I
That's
feel so blessed.
because maybe kind of ruined your movement level or something like that.
Well, they did that. That's what I think played a little bit of part in it too. They gave me like
Okay.
some mental health shit like way after. I was like, I don't even need this. What is this? And then I felt like I got numb emotionally, just everything. Like, and they say those type of medications like slower your reaction time, do a lot of other shit. So it's like people don't know. Like, bro, they tried to do a lot of shit. I was like, bro, I'm not taking this no more.
I don't think they should have
especially
any
in
real beef.
Mexico.
I mean,
No,
I
but the
mean,
thing is, it is real beef when you actually, like, for me, it turned into real beef when, well, one, you actually try to sue me. Like, it's one thing to say you're gonna sue me, right? It's another thing where I got to put in money because you sued me. Like, once you
yeah,
start like doing that, that's like, bro, you know damn well I didn't fucking. They know damn well. Like, I took tests every month, and I if anybody remembers, I even posted on my Instagram. I was like, another clean month, or way before. If people were following Deleta, way before I was like, another clean month. I was good. Like, it must have been some tainted shit I must have taken, or whatever. Because again, I can't tell you how that ended up in my system. I really don't. But I did do research. Ostarine is one of the most common things that are tainted in over-the-counter supplements.
yeah. But Ryan, you have to look at it from his perspective, right? It's not just that he felt you cheated. Whatever, whether or not he thought you cheated is not really that important. What's
Right.
important is that after the fight with you, he wasn't able to get people to really bid on his fights for what he was making before. So he did lose money from his perspective. Because
No, he
look
didn't.
how
No,
Eddie
he
Hearn
didn't.
dumped him.
Because if
Look
he
how
would have
Hearn
lost
dumped him after.
regardless, he would have lost some type of stock. When you get your ass beat like that, you lose stock, right? Yes or no? Because
Yes,
I fought
yes,
Rollies, right? I lost no matter how I felt, no matter, people don't care about that. People care about if you won or lost. They don't care about how I felt, what it was
correct.
like that for, if I was injured. Nobody really cares. So it's not that I cost him it. He's the one that couldn't beat me, right? Look at, people always say, "Oh, steroids." Like, Fernando Vargas took real steroids when he fought Oscar De La Hoya. Did that help him beat Oscar De La Hoya? No. So, and that's real steroids with real amounts in the system with real advantage. Did he beat Oscar De La Hoya? Yes or no? No. So you can't really say me with the most obvious trace amount of contamination
The most
of oxygen I
pussy
had.
pet
Help me beat him.
PED in your system. That was like if that was in your system, that's the most weakest shit that you could ever even put in your system.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not like I took fucking. what clenbuterol, which helps your conditioning, right? Or
Hey,
whatever.
hey, 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 hey.
I mean, that's the truth, right? I mean, what am I supposed to say? I didn't have no real steroids in me. Like, what are we talking about here?
My favorite line to say is steroids don't make you land the left hook.
I mean, if you really think about it, no, it doesn't. like,
No, no,
like
we,
be
we
real.
we get that, but we also have to understand from his perspective because he went into the fight and he didn't test positive for anything. So of
Supposedly
course he's
clean.
gonna feel
Yeah,
some type of
good
way.
point. Supposedly
I
he didn't
wouldn't be
test clean.
I wouldn't be surprised if he tests positive now,
No, but
unless
it's
they're
not.
hiding
It's
I
not
things.
would.
even that. If
We
anybody knows how to
we
hide it,
shouldn't put that on his jacket though.
yeah, but
Come
if
on.
anybody knows how to hide it, it would be them because they are working with somebody that knows everything about it. I don't even know shit about steroids. You like I can't even inform people how to take. I don't even know. I've never done it in my life. I don't even know where to get it. I don't know where to buy it. I don't know what it looks like. I don't know shit about steroids. That's what pisses me off every time it says you're a cheat. I'm tired of people labeling somebody that had no idea what that is as a cheater.
But
Ask you a question because you're saying that you didn't cheat, right? Let's say
I
we
didn't
all
say
believe
I
you.
know I didn't cheat.
Yeah. I
Cheat.
get that. I get
No,
that.
because look at you guys got to define cheating. Cheating is when you do something intended to have an advantage. Now, if something you took had a trace amount in it, is that
Okay.
cheating or fuck? I don't know. That was in there. Fuck it.
Yeah, but that's what I wanted to ask you. So what are you doing now to prevent any type of contamination issues in the future?
We now I have to test every single thing I take with the off like a off person like not VADA or whatever, and they
You have
have
to
to do
send
the
it to a
test on their
lab,
own.
right?
What?
You have to send everything to a lab
I
now.
have to. It costs me
Yeah,
fucking a lot of money actually.
yeah. It's not cheap at all. It's very expensive.
Right? Thank you. It's fucking expensive. You have to actually go to this place, give them all your supplements. They charge you an arm and a leg because they know you need it. And it doesn't even matter if it's certified. You need to take it over there because a batch could be just contaminated. I once took a batch before my fight with Rollies, right? That shit had MDMA in it. It had traces of some other shit in. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, that's over the counter. So you guys got to be everybody. This is what I could educate people on. Anything you take over the counter, non over the counter, fucking anything you take, whether you think it just says B12, could have anything in there. And I'll just tell you guys that right now. Could have anything from what I discovered. I went and did my full research on all these things. Took every supplement. Boom. There's actually crazy shit in there that makes people think, oh, this is a good supplement because they throw in a little testosterone. They throw in a little, whatever makes people better. And that's what I'm saying. You got to be very careful.
I think
Head
You
around
can't,
it.
but
Like,
Ryan, you can't on one hand say that maybe something happened with the test and then say it was a tainted supplement. Because then,
well, because look at, because that's the thing they told me, right? They told me that these are trace amounts of a tainted supplement. That's all I'm going off of. That's
okay,
what my
okay.
lawyer said when they did the testing. That these are definitely numbers of a contaminated supplement. So I'm like, all
Ryan,
right.
we got
I know personally I didn't take shit. So I'm just trying to find out the truth. Like, what could actually be the truth of the matter? Like, I'm tired of all this, stupid narratives. People saying I'm cheating. That's my biggest pet peeve. I don't fucking cheat in any shit. Pickleball, nothing. Well, I don't fucking cheat.
It's
And you came
washed.
back over a year off. You was the main event, right?
Yeah, but nobody really wanted to see that. The energy wasn't there.
The energy wasn't there because y'all was fighting in front of like 10 people. Y'all was fighting in front of Turkey and his family. Like,
Bro, you funny.
of course the energy wasn't there.
That's funny.
Shit.
Nah.
How much say do
Okay.
you have and who's on your card anyway? I'm curious.
That's all Golden Boy. For me, I don't have no say right now. After this fight, I
Okay.
do. Show.
Okay. Oh, you about to be a free agent for the 15th time?
Now for the first time in a while, bro. Fuck, man. I'm
Yo,
so done with this, bro. I just want to do my
nah,
own
come
thing.
on. Yo, we like you with Golden Boy. Though. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. If you go to PBC, I would like that. I would like that more. But I like you and Oscar together, man. I really do, cause y'all kind of remind
that's
me of
where
each
he's
other.
going, guaranteed 100%. He's going to
We
PBC.
don't know where I'm gonna take my talents
Hey,
to.
they don't know where, but I know. Listen, I know 100% PBC would love to get their hands on Ryan Garcia.
Man,
That I know
for
for a
me, I
fact.
just want to go to good people. That's all that matters. Good people do good business, and it's not gonna create some more drama for me.
That's
Let me
true.
just let me
How does it
just
feel to
let me
be
just market how I want to market, and don't bug me, and that's it. Like I don't.
You need a little drama though. You
Yeah,
know
of
that.
course, but
It's
not
show
that type of
business,
drama. I don't
baby.
need Oscar
the
drama.
right kind? You need the right kind of drama, Ryan. Not
Exactly.
like before, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. Because I was always a big Ryan Garcia guy,
Yeah.
and a lot of that stuff you were saying in spaces hurt me personally, man. I'm like, God
No,
damn,
for
come on
sure.
now,
Yeah,
Ryan.
but you got to know the mindset that I was in. It was like more of a crazy manic type of style, and everybody knew that's what was going at that time. So you know, I mean, people, of course, people could always judge, but you got to know me for the years. You can't just know a moment where I said something, and everybody knows that wasn't bad intent. If you really think that, you're not trying to really look at the truth of it. Like, when have I ever been mean to anybody? Never in my life, and never would. That's just not me. It's not my heart I have. Never would be. So, for people, I just tell like this: have I done it again? Have I said anything again? No, I haven't. Everybody was just saying stupid shit at that time.
Ryan, you training with your father again,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Why you left DJ?
I didn't leave him for any reason. It's just it's very hard for him to really commit to going anywhere but Dallas.
Okay, okay.
And you know, it just didn't work out. But
I did like you and Joe Goosen together, man. I did.
yeah, but after what possibly could have happened and whatever, it just once the trust, like for me, once trust is gone like that, just like with a girl, once trust is gone, it can be
Wait,
done.
you talking about the mole,
Yeah.
the Vietnamese boxer?
How would anybody know that? There was only three people in the gym.
Come on. Was he Vietnamese?
I don't know what he was.
No, he's
What
Mongolian.
was he?
Mongolian.
But the thing
Mongolian.
was, I was whooping his ass. He caught me with a shot the last week of my training camp when I was dehydrated. And he hit the top of my rib in the first round. I said, "Wait, stop!" And I was like, "Something's wrong with my rib." And then he goes and says, "I'm sorry, I did this to your rib." I'm like, "Bro, what the-"
Yeah, but Joe Goosen wouldn't go out and say anything like
So,
that. Come on, it's Joe Goosen,
so
man.
it's
Come
either
on.
Lupe or what? My dad. Those were the only people in the gym.
No, no. Maybe it was the fighter himself.
Mm.
Maybe it was the fighter himself. So a lot of listen, a
Why
lot
would
of
they go
fighters,
and tell
believe it or not,
Trent?
they
I mean,
love telling their
so
sparring stories.
yeah, I guess. I mean, word of mouth travels far.